guys, so this video is going to be about AniMegaCon. So I'm going to just kind of give you guys a little run through of my experiences, and then I'm going to show you guys what I bought. So I just want to start off with talking about each day. So day 0, I was supposed to be Mio Akiyama from K-On, but decided not to cosplay because I found out I was going to be the only cosplayer that day, so I was like, I'm probably not going to do it because I feel really awkward. So instead I just, got my badge, which I have right here. Harajuku Bunny, isn't that cool? And then I used my cute cinnamon lanyard and settled into my hotel room, and that was about it. And then day 1, Friday, I was Sailor Moon all day, which was super fun. Day 1, Friday was my favorite part of the whole weekend. I just had the most fun. It was just the best day. And my highlights of that day were meeting La Hermina, and if you don't know who she is, my organizer now. She's a fashion and travel blogger. She is super awesome and really nice and has an amazing fashion sense. And that day was her birthday, so I made her a birthday card and it got featured on her blog. So I posted a link to that in the description below, so check that out. I think it's about halfway down the page or so, but it's the only card on there, so you guys should know that that's for me. And then, let's see, the second highlight was Jamie Markey, and if you guys don't recognize her name, she's most famously known currently as Panty from Panty&stocking, and this chick is just amazing. She's super nice and funny and sweet, and she loved my cosplays, which made me super happy, and told everybody in her panel to basically root for me in the masquerade, and she's just awesome. So Friday, those were my highlights, and of course I did other things, but I don't want to go through like what I did like every hour or whatever. And also that day it did get to meet Christina V, and she's really cool too. And it's kind of funny because for a good portion of the panel there was like all these technical issues, and we're like, oh come on, and then finally we got to get that going. So that was cool getting to meet her, and I got her autograph as well. And funny little story about autographs, after Jamie Markey's panel, she was supposed to have autographs in the autograph room, but she didn't know, and nobody else on the panel knew where the autograph room was. And I did, so I go, hey, I know where it is, and you can follow me. And so she's like, everybody follow Sailor Moon. And so I took them there, and there was a huge long line that wrapped, halfway around the side of where the convention was being held. And so I was like, holy crap, this line, and she goes, sorry, you guys have to go get, in the back of the line. And she goes, you Sailor Moon, since you brought me here and you helped me, come on in and I'll sign your stuff for you. So I didn't have anything else Panty&stocking at the time for her to sign, but they did have an ad in the program book, so I had her sign that, and it has my name, and it says, thank you for being awesome, also you're standing excellent. So that was really cool, and that was a fun time. And then the next day, day 2 Saturday, was probably the worst day of the convention just because I didn't feel well. I had really sore feet from my boots the previous day, and my head hurt so bad because my new wig has a wig like clip comb thing that goes in the front to help hold it on, and my head was just so sore from it because I wore it for at least, I don't know, 12 hours plus the day before, and then Saturday I was going to have to wear it all day again. So I did spend a good amount of time in my hotel room on day 2, simply because, it was just kind of miserable being in cosplay. I was just in so much pain, and the Princess Serenity dress was also very hot. It was like 110 or more outside, and air conditioning only does so much for layers of fabric. Yeah, and then the masquerade didn't go well at all. It was just and so if you guys are wondering where that masquerade footage is, I am not going to link to it because it's already up on the internet, and I'm not going to upload it because, to be honest with you guys, I'm not proud of it. It's not my best work, and me as a cosplayer, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my performances. So yeah, I will not be linking to that, but if you guys want to search it out, that's up to you. But I would prefer that you guys keep the image of my Princess Serenity cosplay in the video that I posted a while ago, because that's how I wanted it to be viewed, instead of, my mess up the masquerade. And how it messed up was they forgot to read my intro, it was the wrong audio, and so I winged it, and considering those factors, I think it did pretty good, but still, again, not part of it, not my best work. So that's going in the file to forget about and move on. And then day 3 was definitely better than day 2, but not as good as day 1. It was just kind of like, you know, just kind of the closing to the convention. But I was Moko Akashiya from Rosario Vampire, and I had more people recognize me as her than I thought would, so that was really cool. I even had a big higher up person at Funimation recognize me and take a picture of me on her phone. She's like, yeah, I supervised Rosario Vampire, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Thank you for taking my picture. But yeah, that was really cool. And you know, day 3 was pretty fun, except it was, you know, there wasn't as much going on, and it's day 3, so it's wrapping up. But let's see. Kind of met everybody else that I wanted to meet that day. And I didn't really go do much. I watched some anime screenings and just kind of chilled out and made sure there wasn't anything else in the duo's room that I had to have. And yeah, so that's kind of my run through of the whole convention. I don't think there's anything else I need to mention to you guys. Let's see, who did I meet? Oh yes, actually I do have a highlight of day 3. I can't believe I forgot this. Vampy Bitby's panel. I'm sure you guys know of her if you're familiar with cosplay. She is as gorgeous out of cosplay as she is in cosplay. She's just an amazing person, and she's totally different than what I would have expected. She's super nice and chill and just awesome. I went to her panel on cosplay and photography tips, and turns out I was like the only cosplayer in there, so she actually kind of talked to me one-on-one, which was cool. And it was a lot of fun, and I got a lot of really helpful, useful information from her. So thank you, Vampy, for all those tips, and that was really cool. Yeah, so that was kind of just the run-through of the convention, and yeah, I didn't want to get super detailed because that'll probably take a lot of time, and I didn't want to make this video super long. But yeah, so now I'll go ahead and show you guys, you know, the stuff I got, and then I already showed you 2 of the autographs, so I'll start with the 3rd one. I got Christina V's as well. Here they had autograph pages in the program guide, so I just used that because I didn't have anything from one of her series I wanted her to sign. But yeah, and then I also got Quentin Flynn's autograph, but it was on a game that my brothers have, Metal Gear Solid 2, I want to say, because they limited his signing, you know, 1 item only, and my brothers really wanted their game signed, so I figured I'm gonna be a nice sister and get their game signed, because I mean, I really don't need any of my other stuff signed, but you know, I love him from Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy and stuff, but I figure, you know, I go to cons, I'll see him again, they don't go to conventions, so yeah. So now to show you guys the actual stuff. Let's see. I'll go ahead and start with, where'd it go? Oh, got a couple Madoka things. So first thing I got was Madoka's Soul Gem necklace. I actually plan on using this for a Madoka cosplay in the future, so that's really cool. Hopefully you guys can see it well. And got that for 13 bucks, which is not bad considering convention prices. And then the second Madoka related thing I got, dun 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 dun, giant Cube plush. Isn't he awesome? He's like, I think I'm going to have one of the more size accurate Cubes out there. So that was really cool. And I paid a lot of money. But considering anime convention prices, again, not too bad, $30. But yeah, don't make a contract with the Cube, no matter how cute he is. Yeah, so, and he's super soft and fuzzy and awesome. And then those are the Madoka stuff I got. And then I bought this because I wanted something else for Jamie to sign, as well as, you know, me being obsessed with panty and stocking. Dun 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 dun! Panty figure. Isn't she amazing? She's so gorgeous. I debated about buying her for about a minute, and then I was like, nope, have to have it. I paid $45 for her. And it has my name too, me, XOXO Jimmy Markey. And she's, I think this is 1/7 scale, I'm not quite sure, but I do have the box and stuff still, but I wanted to take her out of the box so you can actually like really see her. I'm not one of those people who's like super like everything has to be in the box, never open mid-condition. I could care less, honestly, because I do take care of my things once they're out of a box. And then the next thing I got was a Sailor Moon mug, so here's the box. This is the only old Sailor Moon merchandise I saw at this whole convention, so I was kind of excited. And this is what the mug looks like. It's got the image on both sides. Let's see, there you go. And this is made in 2001, I think. And yeah, I now have something cinnamon related to drink my tea and hot chocolate in, so pretty happy about that. And I'm not a huge fan of the new GE mugs, and I figured those won't be out for a long time, so might as well buy this one. And then you guys probably already knew I bought this, but go ahead and show you anyway. This is Luna, my Luna plush. I'm so happy to have her. I've wanted one ever since I was super little, so dreams came true. And yeah, so I was able to take some pictures with her and stuff like that, and I'll be using her for Cinnamon cosplay. And I also bought a Cinnamon poster, which is up on my wall like that way, but I don't feel like lifting up my laptop all Lion King style and be like, here's the poster, now see it. No, I don't know. Because I might be, you know, if you guys want to see a Cinnamon collection video, I think I mentioned in my last vlog, then I'll show you guys in there anyway, so I figure I don't need to show you guys twice. And then I also got a panty keychain. It's about this big, it's a little rubber keychain, and it's on my car keys, which are downstairs, which I don't feel like going to get. So yeah, so that's all the stuff I bought at AniMegaCon. So now I wanted to just kind of give some shout outs to the photographers that gave me their cards and took my photos and things, and yeah. So the first one is spyonvegas.com. I was really surprised to see them there, and so were a lot of other people, because they normally only shoot like nightclub photos. So that was kind of interesting to see them at an anime convention, but I did get 2 really nice photos from them, so thank you. And the next group is Go Freak Media. I had never heard of these guys before, but once I checked them out, they're actually a pretty big group, I guess. And so I think I got maybe a couple photos from them, so thank you guys. And next one, Gigaventure. These guys are really nice and awesome, so thank you guys for taking my picture. And they've worked with a lot of really big, awesome cosplayers. Like this Joker, I'm sure you guys have seen him on the internet. He's like the best Joker I've ever seen in my life. He's just amazing. But yeah, they've shot with a lot of really good cosplayers, so I was like, I feel honored, you know, for you to take my picture. Thank you so much. And then this guy has 2 cards because he has 2 different jobs. But the first one is his photography card. His name is Chris Soletta, and yeah, he's worked with a lot of big cosplayers too. And he's also the board of directors at Anime Expo, which is like my June convention next to Comic-Con. So hopefully sometime within the near-ish future I'll make it there. Thank you for taking my photos. And the next guy, this guy shot with a lot of big cosplayers too. Agent Sakura 9, just to name a few, Yaya Han, Tracy Hines. I mean, like, if they're a big, really amazing cosplayer, he's probably shot them. He's just awesome. He's really funny and nice, and we had a great conversation, and really cool guy. And then the last one I have is Lionel Lum from usagi-chan.com, and he also works for AC Paradise. I had no idea, you know, he was affiliated with such huge companies until he gave me his card, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be on these huge websites, that's so exciting. And ironically, in his post for AC Paradise during kind of like the AniMegaCon review type thing, he said I was the highlight of his day on Saturday, which totally made my day. Well, it kind of like made my life. That was really exciting for such a huge person in the cosplay world to say that I was their highlight of their day. That just, oh, I mean, it feels so amazing. Yeah, that was great. So thank you for the last one. I was really surprised that these people were there, so that I was just like, whoa. I got from Lionel from usagi-chan.com, and he also works for AC Paradise. And he posted in the kind of the AniMegaCon con review posting on AC Paradise that I was the highlight of his day on Saturday, and that just made my day. That kind of made my a long time. But I was just like, whoa, like, you like my cosplay that much? Thank you so much. Like, every time somebody says anything positive about my cosplays or anything related to me, it just made me so happy. And a lot of people were surprised that I was like, yeah, for photos or a hug or anything. I'm not a stuck-up cosplayer, I promise you guys. Like, I don't care you know, unless you're trying to do something inappropriate or straight up creepy, I'm chill with you, you know. So yeah, I never say no to photos, really, again, unless it's something inappropriate. But yeah, so lots of really cool photographers. If you guys recognize any of those names out there, or you're watching this video and I mentioned you and you have photos, again, contact me, please. I only have about, I don't know, maybe 12 photos from AniMegaCon, the whole thing. So yeah, and I will post a link to my folder in my DeviantArt in case you guys haven't seen them yet, or haven't seen the ones I've added recently. So that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully this wasn't too boring for you. I know vlogs aren't the funnest thing I do, but I figure it's easier for me to make a video about, you know, information instead of me trying to tweet or write a DeviantArt journal entry or try and post, you know, a bulletin here on YouTube. It's easier just for me to make these videos. So I'm pretty sure that I will have at least one Sailor Moon song cover up this month, but I might have two, and I might have something else up too. It just kind of depends. But thank you guys so very much for watching, and please subscribe. I promise I don't talk all the time. But yeah, thank you, and hope you guys have a great day, and until next video, bye!